Okay, we're back. And we're going to head into Lair. I see that we're immediately next to a Komodo dragon. That's not great. Got him. Rather not make too much noise with fireballs and things this early. So we'll just magic dart. Nice. I have some interesting news to report. It'll be some time before this video gets posted, but well, by the time it gets posted, it's going to be very out of date as to what happened. But I had a fun experience in the Roguelikes Discord. I guess I'm probably not going to be going back there. So the mod is like this guy who's, I guess, is like 15 years old, and some dude in the dungeon crawl in the Discord tagged the mods for something stupid, it was some kind of joke, and I tagged them as well, and I was like, I don't know, I posted like a picture of some kittens or something, and I was like, oh yeah, what do you guys think about this? And the guy shows up and he's like pissed. He's really angry about it, which I found ironic because that same guy is like constantly tagging everyone, like at everyone. Which, if you're not familiar with Discord, actually pings everybody in every single roguelike. I guess it's called like sub discords or sub rooms or something. I'm not really sure, but. Anyway, I just found that ironic that he was annoyed that somebody was tagging him. But he shows up and he's like, Malcolm, if you do that again, you're gone. But he, I found it funny because he misspelled your, you know, like Y-O-U-R. So I'm like not really taking it seriously because it's like funny to me that the dude was so upset over something so small. And I'm just like, well, you know, if you want me to take you seriously, you should probably at least spell that right, you know? It's something that, like 13-year-olds get wrong. Little did I know at the time that he's literally 15. So he gets, like, so mad that I'm just sort of not taking him seriously, that he mutes me, which makes me wonder, like, who thought it was a good idea to give mod privileges to some kid. Not that I think that every 15-year-old acts like that, but it just seemed kind of funny to me is all. Nice. Just got some experience off the meth-clouded yak there. But yeah, I mean, I've always struggled to understand why anybody would put up with that kind of thing, because it's not really uncommon behavior in online communities where you get some kind of like self-important jackass or whatever just in a position of pseudo power, you know, and it's usually like, I always thought that it was usually like you know, just people who don't have much power in their real life, who will be very heavy-handed with moderation, or will see themselves as incredibly important or authoritative, mainly because they lack that in their normal lives. Not to get too Dr. Phil or whatever, but I mean, that's just always been my evaluation. Do I want any of these? Kind of want Ice Beast. Nah. But yeah, I mean, that's just my take on it. Usually, that it's some older person. I would assume that. Oh crap! I got strength. I meant to get intelligence. Going on autopilot here. But, I mean, I remember being 15 when it's like you get control of some small little thing, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to throw my weight around. And it's just kind of funny. But what I've never understood is why anybody would put up with that. Like, not just in little chat rooms and things, but, you know, like stuff like subreddits. You get really obnoxious people in control of subreddits all the time, and they'll, you know, I've experienced this where you'll get not necessarily banned, but like your stuff will get removed for the dumbest of reasons. Check this out. Here's a move. Boom. That's cool, right? You know, but I guess I'm just like, I'm confused why anybody with any amount of self-respect would ever willingly subject themselves to, you know, it's such a small thing too, like who cares, it's a chat room, doesn't matter, fine. But even if it's something small like that, why would you choose to subject yourself to that kind of thing when you don't have to, you know? It just seems like an unnecessary sort of thing. You don't have to be in a situation like that, so why would you do it to yourself? You know what I mean? Because, I mean, nobody is above reproach. I think that if you, I mean, the kind of people that should have power, even in small things like moderation positions, they should, if anything, be held to a higher standard. And if you can't call somebody out for acting ridiculous, you know, it's like, I don't know, it really reminded me of like a mall cop or somebody with a plastic badge, not like a real cop, but somebody who thinks they're super important or in a position of authority. And it's like, in this particular case, it's, you know, it's like, who cares? It's a 15-year-old. It's like, there's going to be a certain amount of immaturity involved there, but what I'm really saying is I've seen adults act like this, like dudes in their 20s or 30s or even older who get this idea in their heads, and it's just like some guy. It's not even somebody with real power. It's just some person, some dude who sits around on a computer, you know, on Reddit all day or whatever, and they think they're like the most important dude in the universe, and you see it all the time, you know. And it's just sort of mind-blowing to me, you know, that anybody can get this conception in their heads that, you know, it's like, oh, I deserve respect because just because I managed to get moderator status on, you know, whatever. All right, check this out. We're gonna do that, and we'll let the. Oh, I should have made a flame there for the steam. I want to shout a bit, or bark, apparently. I don't want to get hit by a Hydra. I probably shouldn't be walking through here. But I think... I'm taking it real slow because I could get... Alright, never mind. This is fine. Just for the sake of me not auto-exploring into this, because what I did was I neglected to change my RC, and I shouldn't have done that. I neglected to change my RC back to making me not auto-explore over shallow water. So if there was like a Hydra or something in here, I could like auto-explore, get hit 10 times, and just die. Wouldn't have to be a Hydra either. It could be like a... Well, it could have been that Merfolk Siren. That would have been no fun. Because you're moving slower in the shallow water. Something to keep in mind. Anyway, if you watch my videos and you also have talked to me in the Discord, I guess the bottom line is you're probably not going to see me there ever again. It was only like a 24-hour mute, but it's like a principle of the thing. You know, like I will not, on principle, subject myself to some really stupid environment like that. Like, oh no, you made fun of me. Better shut up or I'll ban you. You know, it's just asinine. He must have been having a bad day or something. Weird. It's like the whole thing was over nothing. Hey, did not find a cloak. I thought I saw a cloak. This is pretty smooth so far. Although, I will say the one shame about worshipping Ashinzari and, you know, being more of a spellcaster is that I have no way of getting my mana back, so... Oh boy. He got... he got random energy on me. Terrible. 5-headed Hydra. Now let's think about this. If the worst thing happens, that's 18 damage times 5. So... that's only 90 damage. He can't kill me. I hate the fact that he got random energy, though. I thought I could just walk away into a staircase. Gotta love that lightning spire, though. Look at all the space that you can generate just with lightning spire. It's great. Fireball does good work. Got the disintegrate on Nergal. I'm kind of curious about that Discord thing, like, sort of wondering if the guy is the one who started the Discord or if he just somehow got moderator status. It's not something that really matters to me that much because I wasn't... well, actually, to tell the truth, I was really only in there to ask devs questions about odd little finicky mechanical things in the game. I could just go on IRC if I felt like it. For things like that, there's actually a... my understanding is there's crawl and there's crawl-dev, I think, from what I've seen. Check it out. Nice, he walks right into the flame. There's a centaur barding. Wouldn't it be nice if we were a centaur? Is that enchanted out of curiosity? Nah. Well, we failed to cast Lightning Spire, which is a good reason to, good reason not to spam Fireball, because sometimes you're gonna fail and you're gonna want that Lightning Spire to fall back on. On the other hand, something I'm sort of neglecting. I mean, I don't really need that much mana because I can just start using Tomahawks. Look at my throwing. Like everything else, it's being trained, so it's at 7.5. That's not half bad. It's not half bad. I don't have to play this character like as a pure caster. I mean, I've got some other options. And I should be using Tomahawks. You notice I'm using them when the thing is asleep, because it's basically guaranteed to hit, more or less. Something to keep in mind. I know the fireball is going to hit them either way, awake or asleep, whatever. So I can get some extra benefit out of using my Tomahawks instead of a spell. Save mana, really. That's what it all comes down to. Okay, drop the Ring of Magical Power. Nice. Geez, it's funny that on centaurs, which, you know, are obviously a very powerful species, I always have so much trouble, weirdly enough, with blink frogs because their EV is so good that it's just kind of hard to take them down quickly, and they do a fair amount of damage, so they're really chipping me down as I go. But I'm gonna get jewelry. I want an amulet. Nice. Shows up curse. So if you look at my skills now, like, look at how good. I guess it's only 4, not 5, but still amazing. Amazing stuff. I think I lost my train of thought there because of the requirement. Doesn't really matter. Wow, we can get CBL. If I had our link, I'd actually use it. Or a staff of air would be good for Arlec. Staff of energy would be probably more important because I'm burning through hunger pretty quickly. Okay, that's layer 5. We're not gonna try to play ball with the acid blob. There's no reason for all that. Distant snort. Okay, well, little magic map. I'm gonna rest a bit because I know where the dude is, so I can get some of my mana back. Do I have? No, I don't have digging. That sucks. Uncursed quick blade. It's probably not enchanted. It actually can't be enchanted because it would say enchanted. Remember, we can swap to whatever weapon we want, so it behooves me to really take a look at every single thing that spawns in ways that I normally wouldn't, and really evaluate whether I might want to use it. Hoping for maybe a double sword, so I can get that riposte. I love Ashinzari telling me about these hungry ghosts. Hold up. I'll do armor. Shield. 15 penalty. I don't know about this. Maybe. Had hoped for a buckler. How are we doing on remove curse? Only 2. Alright, it doesn't screw with my casting that much. Great. My shields went up as soon as I wore it too because of Ashinzari, so this is cool. This is all fine. Ring of Wizardry. Alright, well, if I had more pro magic, then maybe I would wear that other Ring of Wizardry. That's a cool find. Wizardry is a real excellent find on Gnolls, for obvious reasons. Okay, here's our boy here. Just... Oh, miscast. How about a blink? Wow, is he wearing like boots of running or something? Oh, he's just... Hold up. He's walking way fast. It says unusually agile, but I think that's agility, because if he was hasted, it would say fast or something. There's no reason why he should be walking faster than me. He's just getting crazy random energy. Right? This is unacceptable. What is happening? Blink. You can do 35 plus long sword and then gore. So you can actually do quite a lot. Wow. Scroll of Summoning does nothing in here. I guess I'm hasting. Oh, that's one way to kill him. Yeah, I guess he was getting random energy. There's no good reason for me to be slow, as far as I can tell. I already have a ring of poison resistance. I hate that I wasted my scroll of summoning. I thought for sure it would give me redbacks, because redbacks can spawn in here. Staff of Earth, that's a good find. Okay, let's drop some of this stuff. I only picked up, well, Gourmand actually might be decent, but I think we're doing okay on food. Staff of Earth, we don't actually have any Earth magic. I could get LRD, but I'd rather... Ooh, Bolt of Magma. That's quite nice. Yeah, why don't we get... Yeah, it's a little bit of spell hunger still, unfortunately. Drop Wizardry, we can come back for it later. Drop arrows. Yeah, Bolt of Magma is pretty awesome. Nice, got the kill. The reason why I would suggest Bolt of Magma for a Gnoll is that you're training all this crap anyway, so you're going to have great spellcasting power, or spell power, I should say. The range kind of sucks, but as far as damage goes, you're gonna do way better with that spell than any other character, most likely. Jeez, I may get Ring of Flames. Level 7 spells are kind of hard to come by on a Gnoll this early, but if I wore the other wizardry, it'd be easy enough. That would give me a spell enhancer. Have to think about that. +1 ring of protection. Oh, nice. Lamp of Fire is always good to see. And I can't skimp on evocations this game. Actually, I don't know why mine is so high. I guess it's... I guess wizards start with some evocations, maybe? Oh, no, it's just because these are +8. Yeah, this isn't any higher than anything else. I don't know why I thought it was high. Gotta watch out here. Don't want to get petrified. Gonna say we aren't RF, so that was a little bit risky, but not really. Lindworms aren't that scary. Ooh, this is kind of scary. I could get slowed here. Ooh, tempting. Very tempting. Frostbite. I just wish it wasn't an Executioner's Axe. If it was a Battle Axe, it would be almost perfect. Now that is a good book to have. It's Amnesia off, Magic Dart. It's Amnesia off. You know what I think is gone? I think Controlled Fireball is just gone. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, so I don't really need Fireball anymore. I got Bolt and Magma, which is almost as good. I'll tell you what I do want, though, is Passage. Great stuff. Now I have absolutely no excuse if I die. Hey, and we got a cloak on layer 3 that I completely missed. A lot of enchant weapons, but nothing that looks too interesting to me. Maybe that longbow, I guess. Quick Blade. Quick Blades have a pretty low skill requirement. Skill level 8, so we're already there. No brand weapon, though. Okay. So Orc Sorcerers can still paralyze us. If I look up MR+, all I have is this ring of protection. We're 30 minutes into this video, so I think that I should keep going and clear out one more branch. But which one? Okay, well, first of all, let's try this guy on. Doesn't really mess with my spell casting, so let's wear it. Because we go from 16 AC, 18 EV to 22 AC, 15 EV, so it's totally worth it. Just a little bit of extra AC, a little bit of extra GDR, it's very good to see. Now with Pog, I think I actually feel comfortable going into Spider Nest. Probably should not have gotten rid of Fireball if I was going to do this. I don't know, I'll think about it. Maybe I should go to Shoals, actually. Oh, that's a crappy robe. I should just rely on my throwing. Yeah, so Magma actually lowers its range by 1 for everything you hit. Ah, jeez, I'm totally gonna run through my food. This is interesting. I like the fact that he's there. Oops. Well, we're out of mana. However, he's going to convulse from the holy. Okay, that worked out. I don't know about this. I guess it worked. Had to use Wand of Clouds to accomplish that. I tell ya, I would really like Freezing Cloud. That'd be cool in here. Really cool if that still exists. But unfortunately, it hasn't spawned. But I would take Ring of Flames. Ring of Flames would actually be pretty awesome in there. I'd have to take the shield off, I think. Or wear another wizardry, or use... I guess I could use Brilliance if I had it, but I don't. I guess if I'm really careful... with this sort of very precarious strategy of Conjure Flame and, you know, Lightning Spire, which is an excellent combo, of course. I can just sort of keep doing this, but I could see it ending badly if basically anything goes wrong. Surprised I'm getting so much food. Pretty happy about that. Well, we got a friend coming. He's confused, that's good. Whew. That is a lot of potential damage. And we took a good chunk of it. Actual damage. I do think I'm doing a pretty good job of combining Conjure Flame and Lightning Spire to great effect. And the thing about those spells is there's not much investment. You don't have to do this on a Gnoll. You could get this exact combo of spells on just about any character. Even a troll could pull it off if he really wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you could. And that combo sort of makes it so your defenses, I wouldn't say don't matter, but matter a whole lot less than a normal character. Look, it's Trog's Delight. Ah, what a shame. I was hoping it was like plus 10 or something, if that's even possible. You know what, we're doing okay on AC. I don't think I'm going to use my enchant armor anymore. We'll save it for something good. That's a shame. He was smart enough to go around. See an artifact. This 3 times for 13. Well, with my GDR it should be fine. can't screw around with this anymore. Crap. Got him. Okay. Can we kill it? If he goes for me instead of the spire, I can just walk around the spire. That's why I was willing to do that. Crap. Louise, why do you gotta be on this floor? You know what I think would be cool? If Potion of Resistance gave you a pip of MR, that would make the game so much better. Or Potion of Magic Resistance. Something along those lines. Replace Degeneration with it or something. This is not so bad. I can take a step, take a step, take a step. Crap. Digging? Do we have digging? We don't have digging. Okay, I did this wrong. I was going to put a spire in between me and Louise. I have stealth. I can just leave. Well, I'm at level 14. I guess it's not really worth staying. Every single turn on this floor is a chance I get banished, which obviously we don't want to do on this character. It's just a shame because this could be MR for all I know. And it's like it sucks because I definitely have ways to keep myself from being banished if I don't auto-explore into her. Whatever. Let's take out these exclusions. Bolt of Magma will give me steam in here, which is always nice. Aha! Reflected the throwing nets. I need a spell for high EV. I probably should have kept Fireball for that reason, but no, we have a slot open for Ring of Flames. It's not quite there yet, but we have it. Ah, crap, we could be put to sleep. It's not a big deal with this type of stuff around. It would be a big deal with him, though. Haha! Look at that reflect. It's great. Waiting to see if this spell hunger goes anywhere, but I doubt it's gonna. We're just not getting enough we're not getting enough spell casting or intelligence, come to think of it. Cool thing is he dies from steam even if he deflects the bolt. He still gets steamed. Found some nice needles, but no blowgun, so sort of defeats the purpose. Ah, starving. Intelligence. We got strength once accidentally, as you recall from earlier in this video, but honestly, maybe not that bad. Might not be that bad, because I kind of do want to end up wearing lighter armor. Not so light that it's robes. Kind of doing that right now with the ring nails, so maybe if we find some fire dragon armor or something like that. There's our D-missile failing for the first time. That's pretty sweet, though, for it to have lasted this long without a problem. It's great to have D-missile this early. To have it in shoals is just incredible. Whoa, what am I doing? What did I do? It's a ghost. Where was he? Crap. I can't look him up to see what he had. It was an ice elementalist, though, so he could have anything. He's all the way in the water. I would criticize the tiling here. It's very hard to see ghosts up against the backdrop of the deep water, at least for me. Boy, he had a lot of resists. What did he find? Hat of the Alchemist? It's a pretty powerful ghost. And guess what? We have passage. And we have a scroll of acquirement, which, I mean, I've been saying I would use it for books, and then I ended up using it for jewelry and things. Really, I really need some MR Plus is the problem. I'm happy with my spells right now for the most part. Actually, we have... do we have endgame? Or what passes for endgame for a Gnoll? Pretty much. Pretty much. I can sort of use CBL for big crowds if need be later on. Ring of Flames, I guess, in combination with Bolt of Magma should kill most things. Not sure what I'm going to do against Orbs of Fire. We're not casting level 9 spells, just so you know, that's never going to happen. Yeah, we may have to get clever with... Well, Blade Hands. There's something that kills orbs of fire. Just cast Blade Hands, wrecks everything. I would like to have more transmutations, that'd be awesome. Being able to snap form and punch things, being able to dragon form would be great. I mean, dragon form alone will solve the problem, but check it out. I'm gonna use acquirement anyway. Armor. And I'm gonna use it on armor. Unfortunately, we got these gloves. I will enchant them up since they actually have a brand on them. But that's cool. Now we are... Well, I guess it's not going to give me anything for that because my boots are not cursed as well. Oh well. All right. I have screwed up. We need to blink. We need to use curing. And we need to pog the hell out of here. This is actually very bad because that ghost could be around. So maybe we don't do this. Maybe we will finish him off. Alright, there we go. I didn't want to take any steps or anything because I could walk right into the ghost and then take 50 damage from that crap. It's not a good time. Oh, different ghost. This one is a warrior. 49 damage, 196 hit points. That is outrageous. What was his, immune to poison and negative energy, so he's not going to take any less damage from my bolt of magma. We could probably magma him to death. Give it a shot. You can do 59 damage, but we have blinking. We can get away. By the way, I have scrying. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's not something I really use often on Ashen-Zari. By the way, as I don't know if they just took it away for Gnolls or if it doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure it just Gnolls can't do it. Ashen-Zari usually has an ability that lets you transfer from one skill to another. You can't do that on a Gnoll, apparently. Which honestly makes sense. Yes! Wand of Flames works out. Or Wand of Clouds makes flames. Works quite well. Bolt of Magma misses. Bolt of Magma hits. Bolt of Magma hits. Or misses. That's not working. Let me try Holy Word. Now he'll act less. We have Potions of Magic. If he doesn't do too much damage to me, I can still kill him. We'll use Potion of Magic. I just want to finish him off. We'll get a ton of experience for this. $49 damage, huh? Got him. Nice. So, that one had almost 200 hit points. This one has 144, but it is actually resistant. Very resistant to all the crap that I do to it. And he's got a nasty pile of spells. And guess what I don't have? I don't have resistances, really. So, He could very well wreck me. What are his defenses like? Really good. Yeah, what is with these really good ghosts and shoals? I guess a lot of people die in shoals, which honestly is understandable because I would not say that shoals is difficult. I would say that shoals is tricky. It's very easy to get sort of tricked into dying in shoals because there's a lot of ways around all the crap in here, but if you don't know them all, then you're just sort of out of luck. So, okay, we're gonna make a pog. Let's not fight. Let's not fight the Kraken and that guy at the same time. Oh, hello, Kraken. This is starting to get a little silly. Need like a few more spells. Some more summons would be nice. Shadow creatures would be kind of perfect here because it's level 6. Jeez. Tell you what I'm gonna do. You're gonna think, I bet you're gonna think this is dumb, but especially considering my relative dearth of amnesia, but I tell you, I'm gonna get blade hands. Because we haven't found a weapon that's particularly amazing for this situation. We found good weapons. Frozen, frostbite is great, but it's not good for a Gnoll because we can't get enough skill really to make it good. It's really kind of weird to say like, oh, I'm a Gnoll and I'm not able to kill things with my weapons, you know, because you'd think you'd find one that's good. I could probably use the longbow and chant it up. I have this holy falchion, which you would think would be pretty great. We'll just wait a little bit. Curious how long Blade Hands lasts for this character. I don't know how much damage you can do, so this is kind of scary. I can always blink away if need be. Oh, I don't have Blade Hands. I'm gonna assume he can do 75 damage. Yeah, Blade Hands does some work. Can't use wands against this guy while I'm Blade Hands. Oh, D-Missile's doing some work for me. Can't throw. The Blade Hands up. Maybe I should actually check and see what all I can do with Blade Hands. Okay, I can, as long as I can use scrolls. Anyway, yeah, Blade Hands is awesome. I call it like Dragon Form for dummies, because it's like Dragon Form. Your defenses are usually poor, because you are probably not in armor. Then again, you could be. You're doing an insane amount of damage, which is more reliant on your dex than strength, if I remember correctly. Well, no, not anymore. I think it has more to do with, it's just a flat thing based on your transmutations, because it used to be awesome to go transmutations on Che because your stats got crazy. That's not the case anymore. So, but anyway, it's just like, it's less damage than Dragon Form, but still enough to kill just about anything. Okay, goodbye. This is too much crap. Jeez, I am kind of tempted to curse a weapon because I think it might give me unarmed skill by doing that. I really just wish I could find Staff of Energy. That would be really good. We could curse that, although I'm sure that gives a different bonus. Pretty sure, anyway. I should probably just be using this Demon Whip of Flaming. I mean, that's a perfectly good weapon, and we're almost at Mendeley. But now that we're using Blade Hands, it's gonna be better than that weapon, for sure. Well, I guess not for sure, but I think so. The only difference is I suppose I cannot throw while I'm in Blade Hands form, so that's the one real significant downside. And it messes with my casting a bit, but eh. Book of Conjurations I don't care too much about, not at this point. Fulminant Prism maybe, but we're a little late in the game to be using that. Force Lance would be okay if we didn't have so many better options. I love that big damage on Blade Hands. Thanks to my stealth, I can just wait all this off and not fight anything while injured. You really do, well, I guess this is going to be probably a Captain Obvious sort of statement, but you end up with a very well-rounded sort of character when you're playing a Gnoll. And while that seems, again, it seems like something that is pretty obvious, I think a lot of people neglect how interesting it is sometimes to play an incredibly well-rounded character. Now, I'm not suggesting that training everything is a good idea. It's not, unless you're a Gnoll, which you have to. But I just think that it gives you a very unique sort of playing experience, which is probably why Gnolls have been so popular. Oh god, this vault. Oh, we're gonna get Scroll of Blinking. Okay. Okay, brand weapon. Staff of Poison, it's no good. Glowing Robe, check and see if it's MR. It is! It is! We're almost immune to Orc Sorcerers, just gotta level up a little bit. That is excellent news. Changes my ability to melee a bit, unfortunately. Clearly I'm going to take a defense impact, you know, from wearing robes. This is cool. Ashen'Zari really comes through for vaults like this, because I can tell if this stuff is garbage or not. Oh man, MR ring, that's almost a strict upgrade. I'm probably going to call the video here while I think about what I want to do about this. I probably want to go... Wow, that amulet. Staff of Cold. Yeah, I need a little bit of time to put some thought into whether I want to go get Rapid Deconstruction. We have enough spell power to break on through. So it's just a matter of do I want to? Getting killed by my own steam here. Yeah, so I'll give it some thought. We're not going to wear this amulet. It's MR minus. It's a pretty nice amulet, but we're not going to wear it. We may end up using Staff of Cold once I look through Ice Magic a little bit. Maybe. That'll be useful, and this will definitely be useful as almost a strict upgrade to this guy right here. Although I'll probably end up wearing it in the place of Wizardry, and we'll see how that affects all this casting. Probably won't, really. It just means I won't be able to get level 7 spells for quite a long time, if ever. But that's fine. MR is more important. I'm going to go ahead and drop this, actually. Alright, so until next time, I am signing out.